did work in Milpitas too, but she now is working north of Stockton up in, where is it, Mary? Folsom. She works in Folsom, the same company. So she goes one way and he goes the other. And let's see, who's next? Mark, you're next. Please do.
Your graduation is from University, undergraduate degree in physical therapy. You get accepted to Texas and a school in Houston for a master's in physical therapy. And what else is there to say? Lots of summertime jobs. Had one with BYU Research, working for EPA on an evaluation on a chemical they're using in the Corn Belt, Midwest, and really get involved in the job again in Texas.
We're going to try to sing you a song if the boy will put his camera down and maybe
Shut if I'm talking to one alone. Going to conversation with them all day long. I sure like to tell you, happy, so happy and pleased and thrilled to see you all out today. And I just keep wishing it. If things were so they could all be here, just think what a lovely crowd it would be. No, I'm just the mother of 11 children, and I have 52 grandchildren, and I have the last count, which has been, maybe a couple of years back, was 112 great-grandchildren. And I just think what a crowd we'd have if they'd all come, huh? But it's sure nice to know that this many were able to come, and all the rest have quite a good, legitimate excuse. They're fighting fires and doing this and that, and jobs that wholesome that has to be done for the protection and well-being of the community in which they live. And I guess responsibility is a great thing. It counts too, is to do what you have to do. So we miss them, but sure happy to see all of you here. And I'm so grateful for what a wonderful family I have. Such beautiful granddaughters and grandsons. I don't think you could find prettier people in all this world, do you?
No.
No, I don't either. I just love them with all my heart. And I want to tell you that when I had my patriarchal blessing, the patriarch told me the greatest thing that would ever happen in my life, the greatest accomplishment I could ever accomplish would be my posterity. That the Lord would bless my posterity. And I think He really has done it. All this number that I've been telling you about, I don't know of one child that isn't absolutely normal, beautiful, healthy, wise, and smart and clever.
So there you are.
So that's my opinion of my family, and I hope you all agree.
We love you, Mother.
You know, if it was little children like this, I've got that many wonderful stories I'd just like to tell you. About little Cachito. You heard about that story about Cachito?
Yeah.
Poor little Indian boy that got stowed away and how he fought his way back to his
Yeah.
grandma. And that big story about that big old bull that they sent me down to the field to get the cows. How many have heard that story? Just lost so you'd be thrilled to hear it. What?
Joyce tells that to her kids yet, that they love it.
Oh,
And I have
You
a,
telling her, she's telling her.
I have a video of it, Mother. You, is that the one you told Adam and Nicholas?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
When he just kept it jumping up and saying, Grandma, why did that bull do that? Why did that bull act like that? But he sure was a wild one.
If any of you folks have video VCRs, I've got grandmother doing that. Takes about 30 minutes, but 2 of my grandchildren really keep her going on it.
And that other one, when they sent me, we lived way up over the bench. It was about 10 miles, right up towards the timbers. And our house was the last one back again the timbers. And my mother's brothers thought, let's go up and see Sarah. That was her sister's name, it's my mother. So they got in their white top buggies. This was a long time before they ever had cars. And when they traveled clear up 10 miles over that dusty road, not paved road, dust that deep and the wind blowing, they got up there. Oh, we're just nearly choked to death, she says. Sarah, where's your drinking water? And she looked around, she said, well, in that barrel, there was a big old, 40 or 80 gallon barrel that they put on what they call the go devil. That was 2 boards like, logs like this, chain out like this, and horses in the front of it. Poles across like this, and they go down the hill to a creek, fill it up and bring it up, and there it would set by our door. That's all the water we had till we went down and got another barrel full. And she says, Sarah, did you drink that stuff? My mother felt bad. She says, well, Lou, every time he wanted anything, Lou, come here, Louie. All right, then she says, these people want a drink. Go down to the creek and that spring and get them some nice water to drink. So we had syrup buckets, gallon syrup buckets. We took the hot pads and pitched like this so we wouldn't cut our fingers. Send us down this big hill to get water at the creek. And my cousins, when the boys saw me going, they says, come on, let's go, Blue. So quite a number of them come down with me, and they were pushing and chugging and getting and pushing one another, throwing the ball. But I was in this book, which is called Ivanhoe. And that's in that story about Ivanhoe, it was telling where they had a little boy that took to the king's castle. And they called him a jerk. And he was supposed to perform and please and do funny things, you know, to entertain their company. And they just abused that little boy so bad. I just said, oh, if I was back there, I'd help him. I'd help him get away from them people. And I was just about to the end of it, and I wanted to see if he was, what happened to him, see. So I said, well, you go. You take the water and you go, and I'll be there in just a minute and follow me. So they went along, and it wasn't any further than from here over to that wall over there, big wall, where there was a fence that divided, a 3-wire fence that divided our land from the neighbors, Wilcox's land. Well, that far past the fence was where this lovely spring was. A little pond like this. And it was up about this high from the creek so that the cows could get in it, so it was pure, nice pure water. And I'm gonna feed. They got the water and they went down under the fence and says, we're going. I said, I'm coming. I had about that much down the page to reach to find out what happened to this poor little boy. When I got through, I had the funniest feeling. I said, I've got to go. I jumped up and I started, and I run. I went down under the fence and come up. And just as I come up under that fence, here we had a very big wall. You know, it was just about probably 15, 16 feet high, solid rock. The path went right along at the bottom of that. And off on this side was where the creek was. And the creek was as wide as from me to Leroy. And the fence behind me. And right out in the path here stood a great big old timber roll. What was I going to do? And that old was just stood there, just looked down at me like that. He jumped in the brush when he saw all those boys a passing. But he got out of the brush and he got in the path and was going back because he'd been down to the neighbors and stealing their chickens. And he just stood there in his path and be fighting. And I thought, well, my daddy said, now, Lou, I don't want you to be a coward, he says. Don't you know all these little animals around here, they're just as scared of you as you are of them. And I was just saying, that poor wolf is sure scared. He said, well, if you'd say boo to them, they'd just run. So I looked at him, I said, boo. And he says, oh! You know what I did? I just went straight in the air. Because over that big cliff, squabbles. You ever know what squabbles limbs are like? Oh, they just go out just like big old ropes. Like this, you got these slick, greasy little curtains. And I grabbed that, and that's the last I knew. And when I really come to, I was there upon top of that rock. And I thought the wolf was still a-coming. And I just ran up that closely straight. No path, no nothing. I just went over rocks and brush and everything. And I got moved out. My face was so red. And I couldn't get my breath. And my mother said, what's the matter with you, Lou? What's happened? What's happened? And I just said, go away. I can't. And when my Aunt Heidi, she says, man, she said a big long word that long it was too ugly to repeat here. What's happened to my kids? And out there she ran and started yelling their names. She could hear them coming. She says, they're all right. And pretty soon they got in the house and my mom had wiped my forehead and face with cold water. And she got me so I could talk. And she says, well, tell us what happened. So I repeated this to her. And I says, and I just went right up over that big cliff of rock. Well, here come all these boys that had just passed that. And they listened and they said, oh, that's a dirty lie. That's a dirty lie. I couldn't go up there for anything. That's 15 or 16 feet high. But I looked at it and I says, that is a dirty lie. Whatever it was, some power just hit right up on top of that rock. And you know why? Do you know who helped me? Every time when I get in troubles like that, when I'm faced with some problem that I have to solve, I always pray to my Heavenly Father. And He's told us if we pray to Heavenly Father in Jesus' name, in faith, not doubting, believing, the Holy Ghost will magnify your mind till you know what to do to save you. Whatever it was, it says, jump and grab that rope, and it just, our Heavenly Father throws me up off top that roof and saved my life. And to prove it, I'm right here, still alive. How's that?
Did you grow up to another big grandma?
Yes, sir. I grew up to be another big grandma.
I think this whole audience enjoyed that. These girls didn't know it, but they were really watching you there.
We're going to go home now.
You're going to go home now?
Mom's going to take me home.
Mom's going to take you home?
Are you going to come see you sometime? Can I come to your place?
Why don't all you redheads and others go up there and kiss Grandma now?
Why don't we all sing happy birthday to her? She just had her 86th birthday last month, and there weren't very many of us around to wish her a happy birthday.
87th birthday.
87? Pardon me. Here's the 7. Now you know why I love math. Let's all sing happy birthday to her, okay?
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mother. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And many, many more.
Let's do that again, everybody.
Yeah, all I can do is send you a card. Happy birthday anyway.
No, I'm sure glad to get it.
We'd like to send a welcome to Sylvia. She got here late. Sylvia, do you want to say hi to anybody or have any messages?
Sylvia, I haven't seen her.
She said she's lying over there in the corner.
Yeah.
One up here or back there or something. 4 weeks early. Baby grandma. Philip Edward. And he'll be 3 weeks old tomorrow. Let's see, what's going on with the Biddulphs? My parents just got a new home, and let's see, my oldest sister Barbara, I believe they're still living in Rexburg, but they're planning on moving, and they're not sure where yet. Kathy just had a baby at the end of May. She had a little boy named Marcus, and Helen and her husband Don are living over in the Philippines right now. They're on a teaching contract over there until next summer. And we're living over here just a few blocks down the road actually in the Cottonwood area. And my brother Michael's, 16 now, just learning to drive. I guess that's all about our family.
What's the baby's name?
Oh, this is Philip Edward. And he'll be 3 weeks old tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, we're real glad you're here. Thanks for coming.
What number of great-grandchildren is that now, Mother?
Well, I was going. I thought probably Grace could tell me, but I just got so busy tied up in all I did, I didn't have a chance to go over and recount. But the last I counted, it was great-grandchildren, it was 112.
112.
And each one was about, had another one to add on to that.
Oh, good.
Well, all they got last year was for president and vice president. Now, do we want to change it or?
Our secretary, who's our secretary? Raise your hand, secretary. Raise your hand, secretary. Secretary.
Was that Dean?
Yeah,
Must
Dean
not
was
be.
the secretary.
Yeah, well, for each meeting we had historian, genealogist, secretary treasurer was together, and at one time, and president, vice, we had a vice, and Nolan spent many hard hours drawing those soft copies, so I'll make some of mine and form it has all the bylaws and officers and all that. I guess mainly what the president and vice president will be doing will be 2 years from today, decide what, where, how, why, and all this about the union and get us together. So, nominations are now in order. They're open for president. And we're receiving nominations. Come on, let's nominate somebody. I nominate Bill. I decline, I've had it.
I nominate Rhonda.
Okay, Rhonda's been nominated for president.
I nominate Gail.
Okay, Gail has been nominated.
Gail McComber.
Okay, and see, I can nominate too, right? I nominate Ralph. Okay, we got 3 nominations there. Any more before we close nominations?
Well, should I ask a question? Where would be the next reunion? And that might determine where the president would come from. Because if we have the reunion in Idaho, we wouldn't want the president clear down, you know, or Canada or somewhere else. What do you think? Or Mexico?
Let's entertain a bit of discussion on where we have the reunion.
Right? Now, what's his name?
Philip Edward.
He's how old?
It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow.
We were just up to his grandma and grandpa's place in Canada, Victoria. Now say the name again here.
Philip Edward.
Philip
Edward Eulis.
Yeah. I think he's something special up to there.
Yeah.
Where's your wife? Where's she gone?
So I am Rachel Cook.
Rachel Cook? Who's your daddy? Do you know who your daddy is?
But what's
What's
his
his
name?
name? Oh, Vaughn. I'm just checking. Okay, thank you, ma'am. A shot of this little gentleman right here. Now, we were just up to Howard's and Colleen's.
Yeah.
And this is their newest descendant. And what's the full name again? Dad just told me. Get your head right there next to her, Dad, would you? There, now that's better.
Philip Edward Eulis.
Philip Edward. Now, that's good. Turn him this way just a little bit so I don't have quite as much nostril. Yeah. Dad, get a little closer. There. Now, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's all right. Well, thank you, ma'am. Now, get right next to your dad there, Heidi. Yeah, now.
You remember Angie and Damon?
Yeah.
She's the youngest.
She's the youngest. Well, I have to get...
She just turned 16.
Just turned 16. Is that true? Okay. And you live now in Reno?
No, she lives in Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. I see. All right here, you're at home.
Yeah.
Well, good.
You remember Glenda?
Yeah.
Second wife, that's her mother.
All right, fine. I'm glad you're here. What did you call it?
This is Matthew McComber.
I called it squirt.
Yeah, he's
Let
a
me get it right
squirt.
here. Get some of that red there. That's what I wanted.
This is Matthew. Say,
He
Gail's
looks
my...
like his daddy.
That's right.
Is he going to be 8 foot or 10 foot?
I don't know. He's
Short
gonna
like
be
mom.
No, I think he'd be tall like Daddy.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody know a doctor in the McCombers?
Yeah, but he lives in Stockton.
Who's this one right here now? Is this the daddy of this one?
Yeah, that's
Hey, Daddy. Put your head down there just a minute. Right down there.
Oh, Hal.
Just bend down there with him just a minute.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There's Uncle Leroy.
Poor little thing. Take those glasses off and the poor little thing looks just like it. Hey, do you know a pharmacist or a doctor in the house there?
Yeah, we know pharmacist. Did you rip off your nail?
Go wash your dabby.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, we'll try to get another one. Who's this, your little sister here?
More so.
Your Brit? Who's your mother? Where's she at? Okay. Just like that? It's not just a silhouette. Now, who is this you were talking to?
This is my darling daughter-in-law, Sandy.
And she has...
I have the nicest daughters-in-law.
Oh, you do. Yeah. I was trying to get that guy right back there just a minute.
Have you noticed his great physique since he came back?
Yes, I noticed that. He hasn't been eating?
Oh, he's
Yes.
learned how to do push-ups.
Oh, you mean pushbacks? Bags from the table?
No, I haven't done those yet.
Okay. Well, thank you, folks. I'm just going around getting everybody. I think I got you a while ago, but I want to make sure that I had nothing other than the silhouette. That's your babies? Little baby girl.
Oh, thank you.
And how are you? You're living here in Salt Lake?
Yes.
My goodness.
I live up in West Valley.
Yeah, out in West Valley. Good. I had some pictures of her a while ago, and she was telling me about herself. And smile, mother.
We saw Angie too last 2 years ago.
2 years. She's married here.
Is she?
She's married to Navy High, and they moved to West Virginia.
West Virginia?
She called me. Her husband won't let her use the phone no more. Took it away from her, I think. The phone bill was $200. She never called me when she lived in Idaho. She calls me every other week up there. But she seems really happy.
Good. How many children now?
I have 4.
Any grandchildren?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Well, hang around. That'll happen.
Oh, I know. Well, she got married too quick. She better not pop nothing else on her too quick, I'll tell you.
Well, it's good having you. And who's this right here?
Me?
Yeah.
Kathy Bucks.
You didn't bring any of your kids?
No, I've been in Provo for a week at a workshop, so they stayed home with their dad.
I've got a good video of the first one.
What?
A good video of the first one.
Yeah, you did.
Isn't that pretty over you there?
Isn't he cute? He's definitely on him.
Look in the camera.
He's gonna steal the camera. Steal his show. He's got old dad just wrapped around his fingers here. That's Glenda's boy?
Thank you.
Well,
His name is Rory
Rory
McFarland.
Roy McFarland. Okay, I've got you on here, Rory.
Hello, Glenda. How are you?
Thank you.
I'm Carol.
Rory, Glenda, you didn't brag about him, did you?
Huh?
You didn't brag here.
He does his own bragging.
Okay, I like this one. We'll try it. Well, who's this over here?
That's Simone.
That's Simone.
Okay. And you see over there at that place over there?
Where's that?
That's Grandma Hare, your wife.
Is that her?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Okay. And there's Aunt Rita.
Where?
Yeah. You see, that's Grandma Cook, isn't it?
Don't you? Huh?
Now, Grandma, who's he still talking to here? She looks like a tailor. A has-been tailor. All right, now I got it without the silhouettes. Now, you told me you were from South Dakota.
Yeah.
Good. I like that place. Even if I was forced to be there, I like that. I was in the service there, Grandmother. That's the Army for you. Air Force. Thank you, folks.
You bet.
I got pictures of her as big as you.
Yep, the same age. I remember well. We used to play around a lot together. What would you like me to tell
Okay,
you about
now
myself?
then, where you been?
Oh, I've been working this summer in Iowa and Ames.
In Ames, Iowa, doing what?
For BYU research, we worked for a food machine corporation on a toxicology study of Puridan. We're evaluating whether it's safe for the environment. It's a court order by EPA to do a study on the Puridan or have it removed from the market. And it's an ongoing study that I hope to be a part of in Texas, January through May.
Oh, well, we were just down to Texas. Where were you going, Texas?
Brownstown at the southern tip.
Southern tip? Well, we were at El Paso. That's pretty much south.
Pretty hot down there and humid, I bet.
Ooh, boy, it was a booger.
So I'll bring my cool clothes down there.
You'll be, we start in at Odessa, Texas, and go nearly all the way to Oklahoma through Dallas, and it's nearly solid skyscrapers, but all those oil wells are getting closed down, we noticed. You see acre after acre of oil wells, only 1 or 2 of them are operating.
Yeah.
Looks sad. those millionaires down there, they just want to be little old multi-billionaires now. They're not making it, I guess, or something.
Yeah, it's getting tougher out there. The economy in Houston is in trouble with the oil prices going down.
Well,
anything else you'd like me to tell you?
Did you graduate? Did you get your bachelor's degree yet?
I'm a few months away from my bachelor's degree in pre-physical therapy, and then I'll go on and get a master's, hopefully at Houston.
Houston? I got a master's in Hawaii. You know what I wish I'd have done? I wish I'd have skipped it and written a doctor's degree, because I worked harder for my master's degree at Hawaii than you do most places. However, I want to tell you, anything you've done at Hawaii, it's all plus. When you go to these other universities, ask your dad. He and I both applied for our doctorate program at the University of California. They took everything I had from Hawaii, even the religion courses.
Boy.
And they were stinky with him. He had to go over to San Jose and take a 1 or 2 or something. But it sure paid off.
Well, it's good to hear.
It's good to see you.
It's good to be here.
And I'll get some others here.
Okay, thank you.
I finished with the drinking now.
You finished with your drinking now?
Yeah.
Is there any more here? Could I have some?
Oh yeah, I'll go bring a glass.
Would you, buddy?
Yeah.
Could you fill it up and bring it to me?
Yeah, but it's now only water from all that chat stuff to make the punch.
Okay, all right. Here. Who's this one right here?
Thank you, Matthew. Let me grandma sweet. Okay.
He was doing most of the cleaning. This lady right here tried to help him. Now, Michael.
He cooked up when he saw that room was dusty.
Yeah. Boy, did you ever see so many redheads? Hey there. What you doing? Huh? Huh? Next generation. Here I am, son. Over here, son. Here I am.
There you go.
Thank you, son.
A glass of Kool-Aid punch.
You're a scholar and a gentleman. There's not many upheavals going on out here. Children's game going here. Rhonda's got them going. Anita.
Some games with these great cookie kids.
Oh, this one's Rachel.
That's Rachel.
And this one?
That one is Eileen's little girl, Serena. No, what's her name? Chanela? I can't remember.
No fair, I asked first. And who's this one?
That's Jody. That's Gail's little girl.
Jody. Jody.
Jody.
You were on our team at one.
Jody.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera. Oh,
we have
who's
Jessica.
And this one?
Bonzo girl.
That's
Brittany.
And
Charlene.
Yeah.
And there's
And who's this?
Who is this?
Yeah, who's that?
Ray.
Okay, who's this one?
That's a little Brittany.
Well, who's the big tall one?
That's my Tony boy.
How old is he? 3?
He's tall for his age.
Won't he be big when he be a big help once he grows up?
My bunch has got to go pretty soon, and they want to play softball before they have to go. Could we come and get a softball game started right down over here?
Who's this big
Yeah, Tony.
Tony?
You bet. Tony, go ahead and get that softball game.
And this one?
That's him.
This is Melissa.
Melissa.
Okay.
Is she the no? Here's the ballet cheerleader. Gonna lead us in cheer?
No.
That's what I thought. And who's this?
Would you like to go down a trail?
Well, I don't know. We're going to play a softball
we have
game.
more. Okay.
There's another game going out here, Anita and the little bitty Macomber boy there. Look at that. He got a game going himself. Whoa! All right.
How do you play shuffleboard?
Watch him here. You see, you have to shove it, and you get the number by the number of points that you land in. By the number of points you land in. See, watch him shove now. Whoa!
So like the back two are how many points?
Well, you see, they'll count them. I'll show you just in a second here. Now that's the most points right there, I believe. Hey, would you guys explain this situation?
It's a tie game.
It's a tied game? Well, this gentleman here. Okay. There we go.
Dad said it's settled.
Hello. Hi, buddy. Are you responsible for these?
Just the one.
Just the one? This game's over. They're going to go play a ball game now. And your last name?
Taylor.
Taylor. And you're Paul Taylor's granddaughter?
Yeah.
What's your mama's name?
Eileen. She's
And
over
your-
there somewhere.
And your daddy's name?
Glitter and Delmoe.
Okay. We're just trying to pin you down here. Looking like so much like Paul. Hey, what's the matter there, Billy? Okay. I'll let him sleep then.
Trying to figure out why somebody's in there. We call the arson boys afterwards. Look, there's Grandpa Harris. Hey, there's Grandpa Harris. See? Can you say my name?
Who's here?
Can you see that light blinking? This is Megan Hare, and she's 2.5.
You going to play ball game, you said?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
She's not. She says, I'm too busy having fun.
That's okay.
Is that your sister?
That's your cousin?
She wants your sucker.
Oh.
Come here. Come see me. Someone.
Jesse?
Jesse, turn around.
Hey, Jess. Hi there, buddy.
Hi, Grandpa.
How are you doing?
I got a big punch mustache. It's just fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hey, Megan?
Yeah.
Hey, Megan, bring Jesse over here. And Megan, bring your dad over here next to Jesse.
There's Jesse.
Well, now, Dad, look up here.
Oh, she said no. She said I'm tired. Fussing.
I got her this morning. You weren't around, and I was.
I know. She didn't care. She was hurting for attention, so she'd
Yeah,
take
she got
anybody.
it from me.
She was giving a big bear hug. I'm like, go. Are you still thirsty? I'll go get you some more punch.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
I don't
He
see
likes
Jacob.
that punch.
I think he's down the hill.
Yeah.
With the reunion butter down there.
Yeah.
Let's go get you some more punch before you.
Playing a ball game now. Oh, man.
Baseball spectator. I like to watch him.
You like to watch him?
More. I used to like to play, but I like to watch him better.
Me too. I see mother over there talking a bit off.
My dad just
Sylvia?
Huh? Yeah. She says she wants me to be her grandpa.
Hey, you want him to be your grandpa? He's a good one.
Here, I thought I was going to be your grandpa.
Her name is what?
Rachel.
Rachel is her name?
Rachel, Rachel, I've been thinking what a great world this would be. Don't put it in your mouth. Oh, you had a sucker on there? And you're free, huh? Here comes a guy I don't know. Oh, let's see, who's this boy?
Who's that guy?
Well, I'm not your grandpa, I'm your uncle. Huh? How many uncles you got?
That's a great.
I don't know. Your dad?
Main player right there. Hey, Mother?
Yes.
Just checking. This one right here. This one right here, Mother. Mother, would you like to say goodbye to this group? I said, would you like to say goodbye to this group? Well, I mean, well, I meant for the tape. What's that one down there by you there?
She's spilling punch all over her, trying to feed herself. And I'm glad.
Did your grandma let you do that?
Her cheeks are licking his lips and the punch are all licking her. Are you going to take it? Get it down. Well, I'm asking. Oh, goodness sake. Whoa, that's a mouth. You're through now.
Okay, here'd be a good place to end it. Bye. Bye-bye. You coming up, you want Grandpa to take you? Well, no, wait, in a minute, okay? Well, you might tell me who this lovely girl you have here is.
This is my wife, Michelle.
Grandmother Cook. Don't you think that big tall guy there looks like somebody we know? Mother Cook. I'd call that Calvin without a beard, wouldn't you? With a beard. Now, where are you at now?
Where am I at?
You're down in
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake?
Yeah, we're in Salt Lake right now.
Yeah, but do you work? No, boy, I'll tell you. But let me get a close-up of her here. Now, she knows she's in Salt Lake. She knows where she's at. But does she know where she's been? Now, you're living in Rexburg?
We're living in Iona.
In Iona. And you haven't, you're not out of school now. Well, if you haven't finished, you'll go back. I know. You're out so long, and then you start wanting a job and that sort of thing. Well, now, where did you meet this girl right here?
Rick's College.
Oh, at Rick's College. Well, I was going to say, I know it's against mission rules to. She's pretty enough, though, to be from Oklahoma. Did you hear that, young lady? I said Oklahoma. Oh, my goodness. We'll get back here. Well, we're sure glad that you could come down. What was your last name before you were married?
Sanders.
Sanders? Uh-huh. Your folks from where?
Rexburg.
Rexburg? I knew some Sanders there.
Jerry and Lynette.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, it's time to go, you know.
Well, my wife and I love Rexburg. That's where I used to double date with his dad there and his aunt. And I married her. She's over here. Okay, thank you for posing for me. Grandma, what do you think of these two? You want to get over there around her lawn just a minute?
Could have yelled at me and I was far enough. You were in charge of the game, so
That's Grandma, isn't it? Get you something to eat. And we'll let you leave without a car packed full of it.
Cheese. I don't hear no crack.
You got cheese? Well, there's the woman right there. She's the one responsible for this whole game. And her wonderful husband, Delmoe. In fact, she paid, we talked about the mission. She and her husband paid lock, stock, and barrel, every dime for mine. Didn't want for, not for a dime. That's the kind of people your folks are. I was lucky enough to get their daughter when I came home. That wasn't part of the deal, but I was working on it. Okay, well, we're glad to have you here. I will. Now get to eat.
Stomach's growling.
Okay.
An orbital sunrise. As this is Discovery's maiden voyage, Commander Hartsfield will land on the long runway at Edwards Air Force Base in California. He's got lots of room, but he'd like to touch down on those two black stripes just ahead on the runway. Discovery rides back to Florida atop NASA's 747. With 4 orbiters in the fleet, new astronauts are needed. Thousands of candidates apply. Few make it.
Okay, check your body position. Bail up, bail up, bail up. Hook is down. And keep on walking.
Although some are pilots, many are engineers, medical doctors, and scientists. Once selected, the new astronaut develops specific skills leading to an eventual flight assignment. Then, training for that mission begins. This is James Van Hoften, otherwise known as Ox.